All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hopefully you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And in this video, we're going to be doing our first hard pulls in my ESS G3R Supercharged Shelby GT350. We just pulleyed down to the 105mm pulley. Previously, we were on the 110, and we're going to see exactly how she feels. Whew. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different because theoretically this car is making 100 more horsepower than it did the last time I did a pull. Man, obviously E85. I'm gonna do a burnout to make sure that we do hook. We have some 20s in the front. We need to go ahead and get this car cleaned up, and we have an 18 in the back. 305, 45, 18. ET Street R's. We gonna see how she feels. If you guys enjoy, feel free, drop a like in the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications. Alrighty. Dyno 953 horsepower to the tires, 630 foot-pound of torque, STD SAE 925. No way. Woo, there we go, y'all. 953 horsepower, 632 foot-pounds of torque, and it made how much boost? 16? 16 and a half. 16? I think it's probably because of the heads. Yeah, probably. The heads. It's gotta be. And the headers. Different headers. The head, yeah, the head. Yep. So 953, y'all. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. That's what we thought. Hell yeah. 953. That's serious. Let's go. All right. Whew. It's like 50 something degrees outside right now. I'm gonna do a third gear hit from 60 mile an hour just to see how the car feels. And then depending on if it hooks, we'll do a second gear at 60 mile an hour as well. I don't think it's going to hook, but we'll see. The nice thing is this car literally is making over 100, or not over, but it's damn near 100 horsepower more. It made 855 to the tires on the 110mm pulley, but it did have a slipping belt. Who knows how long I've been racing the car on the slipping belt. Now that it is on the 105 with a fresh belt, making 953 horsepower, you know, that's 98 difference, man. I am gonna feel that. I am gonna feel that everywhere, especially up top, because that's where it dropped off. So I think the 100 to 150 numbers are gonna be crazy. I'm gonna make a different draggy video, but I want to go ahead and see how it feels. I think fourth gear is gonna be literally a time warp in this car. Like, it's probably going to be ridiculously crazy. It should, theoretically. We'll see though. We'll see though. What do you guys think this thing is going to run? 60 to 130, 100 to 150? Because previously on the 110, again, I don't know if this was done on the slipping belt. The fastest time I got 100 to 150 was a 4.82. And then the fastest time I got 60 to 130 was a 5.49 on paper. But the thing is, I use Draggy as a way to just measure improvement. I've raced numerous cars that have, on paper, draggied 4 seconds 60 to 130s, all of them being 10-speed automatic cars, but the 100 to 150 were not faster than mine. So obviously, you know, the race isn't done at 130. Usually we bring it out to 150, 160. That's where that difference is. And even with those numbers, there's always, you know, a what if, because unfortunately people like to go ahead and lie about what they got done. People can skew the draggy information by running it under a bridge. Obviously temperature and DA, the road can play a difference. If there's, you know, imperfections, bumps, it is going to slow the time down. I do all my draggy hits, same stretch, same road, flat as possible, no bridge, none of that nonsense. I do like 1 or 2 hits just to make sure we're going in the right direction, and I go take the car to go race. So in all reality, I think this car 100 to 150 should, I don't know, honestly, I really don't know. Theoretically it should run like, well, faster than the 4.82, but it should run like maybe like a 4.6 or something like that. 100 to 150, 60 to 130, I'm thinking anywhere between a 4.9 and like a 5.2, realistically. If we're gonna talk about, you know, 0.3 for 100 horsepower, we'll see. So my usual spot in Mexico, it's cooked right now. There's like hella cars, something happened. So that first pull, it felt great up top. The nice thing about these centrifugal superchargers is it's not going to feel like uncontrollable. Now, granted, that was a 3rd gear hit and I did it at like 50 something mile an hour, like 55. So it isn't in boost, but it wasn't like uncontrollable. It got a little bit sketchy as soon as I started to get into boost in 3rd gear, but I'm happy to report the 100 to 150 as well as the 60 to 130 times are faster. Shocker. With the smaller pulley and a fresh belt. We ran a PB for both. I was pretty spot on with the 100 to 150. That's the number that I really would like to look at. I need to do a 2nd gear hit because that technically was not a dedicated 100 to 150. Typically to do 100 to 150, you start at 70. I started at 55 mile an hour. So, you know, there's a little bit of room for improvement there, but the car did run a good bit quicker. And I didn't, obviously, you know, I didn't shift it as hard because this is my first time. I kind of just wanted to go ahead and get a feel for the car. So there kind of is like a lazy shift, and it still went faster, a good amount faster, actually. So, yeah, I'm happy. Hopefully I can do another hit in another location, but I don't know if the road is going to be good. I might spin pretty bad.
A few moments later.
right, hopefully you guys enjoyed the hard pulls back at the casa. Now, those runs, the tires around 20 psi. I am gonna go ahead and drop them down to potentially like 18 psi. 20 just feels nice driving around on the street, but obviously the car is spinning a little bit. It's cooler outside. I do want to go ahead and do some hits potentially if it does get warm enough to where the DA is positive, so I can actually have a good comparison. But theoretically, the last time I did take the car out to draggy the car, the temperature and the DA were literally identical. It was off 2 degrees, the DA was the same. So I have some really good comparisons to go ahead and show you guys. Stay tuned for that video. I will be making a dedicated draggy 60 to 130 video, as well as the 100 to 150 video. And there obviously is improvement, which is a massive W. That's exactly what I use the draggy for. Really happy that I took this car in like increments, because with the Pro Charger on the 488 pulley, that was essentially like a ESS G3 with like a 120. And then with G3R 115, G3R 110, and now G3R 105 millimeter pulley, there is a massive difference between all of the pulleys, at least on the Shelby GT350. I can go ahead and confirm the car feels different across the board on all 3 setups, and you honestly want that to happen. You want to be able to feel an improvement, and I'm telling you this right now, you definitely will feel an improvement if you go from the 110 to the 105, and let's say you're going from the 115 to the 105. It's massive. It's to the point where I probably would take it in increments just so you could get used to the car, because it's noticeable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will feel 0.3 difference in the seat. I'm telling you that right now, especially in a manual car. So if you guys enjoyed, feel free, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications, boy ears, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there, y'all. Deuces.